In this video, you'll learn to use Flexera One's Cloud Cost Optimization tool to find and act on the best opportunities to save money for commitment discounts, like reserved instances and savings plans. Now, cloud providers offer significant discounts, often up to 70% or more, for committing to usage. But managing those commitments across multiple clouds and accounts and regions is really complex, especially at scale. You can easily underpurchase and miss savings opportunities or overcommit and waste money. What Flexera One's cloud optimization tool allows you to do is review past usage and provide clear, data-driven recommendations, taking the guesswork out of purchasing RIs and savings plans. This ensures you get the maximum discount matched to your actual cloud consumption. So to start viewing the cloud cost optimization recommendations, we can first take a look at how coverage is looking today. So we'll start with our dashboards. We'll go to dashboards and cloud. Initially, we get an overview of the cloud cost. However, if we change dashboards, there's a number of available dashboards that cover commitments. The first one is the FinOps reservation dashboard, which I've preloaded here. This shows you the overall reservation coverage in terms of the on-demand, reserve spend, and spot instance spend, and how much we're saving. It also shows you that coverage trend over time, in this case going back one full year. And we can see we have a significant increase in on-demand spend in the last few months. So some opportunity to optimize. That coverage percentage is also shown here, with the orange showing us the total on-demand opportunity that we can potentially save more money with. We'll also show you the coverage percentage that excludes the non-discountable sets of services. From here, there's a few other dashboards like the FinOps Global CIO Year-to-Date dashboard, which again will show you the overall reservation coverage for Azure and AWS and Google if we need to add it. So you can see here, there's pretty good coverage in terms of the AWS environment. However, on the Azure environment, almost all of it is running in on-demand. Another dashboard or set of dashboards that we do have are the Cloud Analyzer dashboards. Here, the Google Analyzer again shows me the overall sets of Google services, but if I scroll down again, I can see the on-demand versus commitment in terms of committed use discounts that are available here for Google. Likewise for Azure, scrolling down in the Azure Analyzer, I can again see the overall spend that's available, the Azure purchase optimizations, and then here's the commitment coverage in terms of savings plans and reserved instances. Now that I've had a good view of kind of how the environment's looking from a coverage perspective, I can go in and start optimizing. So first I'll go back to cloud and head over to optimization. Here, I can see the total potential savings in my cloud environment in terms of rate reductions and usage reductions. Rate reductions is going to be those reserved instances and savings plan recommendations that are available, again, for AWS, Azure, and Google. And then usage reductions are opportunities to do things like right sizing or remove unused resources or orphaned resources, again, across all the major cloud providers. If I dive into rate reductions, this gives me the detail on each of the cloud providers and what rate reduction opportunities there are. Expanding into AWS, I can see, there's over 50 savings plan recommendations that are here and just over 100 for reserved instances. So what this does is this allows me then to go ahead and understand these commitments and then make the purchases that are needed to provide and enhance that coverage. Additionally, I also can have a view of the existing commitments. So going back to cloud and under commitments, here I'll be able to view the number of reserved instances that I do have already today, what types those are for, and then the expected end dates along with instance counts and utilization. Likewise, under commitments, I also have the savings plans data here. I'll just switch over to Azure where we have some. And again, this shows the types of savings plans, where they're applied, purchase date, expiration date, and the average utilization. So with that, we've shown you how to use Flexera One to identify, analyze, and act on the most impactful commitment discounts for your organization. And as a next step, you should go into your own environment now and see what savings you can uncover. For more in-depth information, please do visit the Flexera community or our Solution Learning Center. Thank you.